So how exactly do you sober up? Now, this is one of my favorite parts about giving these talks. I hear all kinds of things from, hey, you can sober up by eating bananas, you can sober up by taking a cold shower, you can sober up by eating some pals, cookout, all types of things, drinking lots of water, taking a nap, sleeping it off, pizza. However, the only way to sober up is with time. It takes alcohol about 1 hour per drink to go completely through your system and get your BAC back at 0. So that's 1 drink from after you finished it. If having no more drinks for the next hour, then your BAC would go back to 0, 0. So, however, that's not usually how people drink. You finish one and you're ready to do the next one, right? Okay, we all know that. But you just need to remember it does take a lot of time for alcohol to get out of your system. And one thing that we like to warn students about, because we don't want this to happen to you, is every year students get DUIs at 8 a.m. How does that happen? Here's what happens. So you go to bed at 2 in the morning, you've had a bunch of drinks, your BAC is at 0.20, you might be vomiting a little bit, you're getting a little sick, so you go to sleep, try and sleep it off. You wake up the next morning, remember, you have got to go to class. You can't miss any more classes. So you get up at 8 a.m., you get in your car, and you're driving to your class. So say you're driving around, and then sure enough, there's campus security. I don't know, maybe you pulled over a parking curb or something, but for some reason they stopped you, and they give you a breathalyzer because they can tell you look a little raggedy. And when they do, you blow a .11. You get a DUI. And that goes on your record. That really messes you up. And even if you don't decide to drive and you just still go to class the next day, as you can see from the chart, you're having a really rough day because that alcohol is still getting processed in your system. It's still hanging over from the night before. And that's where the hangover term comes from, is that's alcohol literally hanging over in your system until the next day. So you're not back out at a 0 BAC until 4 p.m. that day. It takes a long time for alcohol to get out of your system. So that's why we recommend, staying with your personal drink count. Also, changing for each drink you have, having a glass of water, space it out. So you're just not drinking so much at one time, and it's giving your body time to get through that alcohol, so maybe you won't drink as much and you won't be as hungover the next day, and you won't get a DUI at 8 a.m. So keep that in mind when you're drinking.